Once upon a time in ancient India, the land was divided into numerous kingdoms, each vying for power and dominance. Amongst these kingdoms, one small territory stood out in the east. Kalinga, known for its prosperous trade routes and skilled warriors, captured the attention of neighboring kingdoms, including the mighty Mauryan Empire. Our journey begins with the young and ambitious Emperor Ashoka, seeking to expand his empire's boundaries by conquering Kalinga. Fueled by his thirst for power and a desire to prove his worth as a ruler, Ashoka gathers his formidable army and sets out towards the eastern kingdom. As Ashoka's forces march closer to Kalinga, tension rises within the kingdom. The Kalingan king, a wise and just ruler, does not wish to engage in a feudal war and attempts to negotiate a peaceful resolution. However, Ashoka, blinded by his ambitions, refuses to entertain any peaceful negotiations, causing the conflict to intensify further. The battle commences with both sides displaying remarkable bravery and strategic prowess. Unexpected twists and turns occur, as Kalinga's warriors prove to be more resilient than anticipated. The conflict becomes a grueling affair, with each side unwilling to back down. At first, Ashoka was excited about the ongoing battle. He thought it was a chance for him to win and make his name more famous. The thoughts of victory made him feel strong and powerful. The Kalinga conflict was more than just a fight for him. It was a big chance to become more well known in history. But as the war went on, Ashoka began to see the real horrors of it. What was once exciting became a scary sight of death and destruction. Ashoka, who was once ready to fight, was shocked by the damage done to his kingdom. He realized that winning meant losing his people. After a brutal battle, Ashoka won over Kalinga, but all the blood and bad things that happened made him think differently about wars. He promised to never fight in a war to take over places again. While the fighting was happening and it was really violent, Ashoka changed a lot. He felt really sorry when he saw how much people suffered because of the war. Ashoka understood that what he did was really bad because innocent people died and families got separated. Driven by remorse and a newfound wisdom, Ashoka's transformation does not end there. He realizes the importance of embracing benevolence and compassion as a ruler. Propelled by his remorse, he initiates a series of radical reforms within the Mauryan Empire, adopting principles of non-violence and religious pluralism. Ashoka decided to give up on wars and started following Buddhism. He spread peace and acceptance all across his empire. Thus, the rise of Ashoka, witnessed through the Kalinga conflict and his subsequent transformation, marks a pivotal moment in Indian history. His profound realization of the consequences of war and his shift towards benevolent rule laid the foundation for the Mauryan Empire's golden age. Ashoka's legacy as a transformative and compassionate ruler continues to inspire leaders and individuals worldwide, reminding us of the enduring power of peace and empathy. Ashoka's time as king tells a story of change that you can see in his actions. He saw that fighting was pointless and peace was important. So he stopped using violence and war and started following the peaceful teachings of Buddhism. He became a symbol of peace, focusing his rule on keeping his people happy and united. Under Ashoka's rule, his kingdom was prosperous and peaceful. His positive changes reflected his wise leadership. His ongoing focus on fairness, equality, and religious freedom marked a great era. His path from a fighting king to a peaceful one showed his deep commitment to Buddhism and its teachings. Through his actions, Ashoka left a lasting impression of peace and unity that still inspires people today. When Ashoka was in charge, the Mauryan Empire was a great time of peace, fairness, and togetherness. He cared for his people and made sure they were healthy and educated. This created a society where everyone, no matter their social status, could do well. But what made his rule really special was that he promoted peace and allowed people of all religions to live together peacefully. This made the empire a place where everyone respected each other. It was a golden age in the history of India. As time moved on, the story of Ashoka stands out in history. His tale shows us how a person can change for the better. Near the end of his life, he was proud of the good changes he had brought about. He enjoyed thinking back to his journey, where he went from being a ruthless conqueror to a kind ruler. Ashoka's life journey demonstrates the potential for people to transform and the amazing impact kindness can have. As we conclude this historical journey, thank you for joining. Until next time, stay curious because history holds surprises beyond imagination.